So I'll talk a little bit about how DHS is actually implemented for itself CDM. Okay. So one of our customers at Customs and Border Patrol have taken their CDM implementation and combined it with Tanium and actually been able to answer the cyber sprint questions in less than an hour. Right? They were one of the few. There were lots of parts of the cyber sprint, but the part that had to do with looking for vulnerabilities in your environment, looking for particular indicators of compromise and gaining the situational awareness over the particular issue, they accomplished very fast. So they were able to leverage the CDM base they had, take some newer and fresher technology like Tanium and combine it together in a way that achieved some pretty remarkable results. Going back to what Mitchell said about vulnerabilities, I think there's been a lot of that's a common theme in CDM, right? Let's get the vulnerabilities patched. And I would argue that the next step is to patch them faster. So when you look at large organizations, there are two huge problems that they have. The first is they've got a lot of vulnerabilities, and the second is that their systems of record don't tell them about it, right? So many of the systems of record out there today will tell you, yes, I'm completely patched, only to discover that 20% of their endpoints were non-reporting, and you didn't realize that you weren't getting the answer to the question 20% of the time.
Good point.
So one of the things that we do at Tanium is not only do we tell you, okay, where are your vulnerabilities, but we can tell you very quickly what's not reporting. So you get the whole picture. Okay. One of our large military customers did that, discovered over 2 million patches that need to be pushed. Wow. We got those pushed out and fixed in 3 hours.
Wow.
That's a pretty big that's a pretty big lift, right? Yeah. From speed and scale perspective.
Yeah, speed and scale is a big theme right now on everyone's answers.
So I wanted to add one more thing. I want to go back to what Rod said about systems working together. One of the great things about our partnership with Palo Alto is there's been very little attention paid in the past between the data you get from the network, which is in real time. Einstein has done a great job instrumenting the network looking for threats in real time, and the host, which is getting you data back 72 hours later. It's very difficult if you are somebody working in a SOC to correlate what's going on in the network with what's going on at the host. And when you look at what Palo Alto and Tanium have been able to do together, get that data from the network layer, look at it in real time at the host, and then go back to the network layer and take remediative action, right? We can cut off those IP addresses through our integration with Palo Alto. Palo Alto can tell where the things that have gotten through the network actually showed up on the host and what they're doing, and being able to do that in real time and automate that. So now you're in a SOC and you can actually automate the process. I see something bad. And in an automated fashion, you can essentially take that machine offline. Right. You can perform remediated action. That really reduces the window for the adversary. And there are customers out there doing this today. So it's pretty exciting stuff.